Hello and welcome to Survive the Unexpected with your host Frank Pacino and my partners in crime James Hanson and Amanda Bryan. And also we are joined by Michael Schaefer. Today we're gonna do another draft. We're gonna draft players we'd like to see casted for second chances. We're gonna pick 5 women and 5 men each. A snake draft, and the order has already been determined by a wheel. We got James first, Amanda second, Michael third, and I am last. So we're just gonna get right into it. So go ahead, James. Tell us your first person. Merge
All right,
boot.
I'm just gonna start off say I'm really excited for this. I love doing these drafts. Like I listen to a lot of podcasts about where they do drafts, and this is the one topic I've really wanted to do for Survivor. All right, so I'm gonna get right into it. I think there's a lot of people worthy of this first spot, but I still took the first pick overall because I think there's a someone who, if they want to play again, they're definitely there, and it's the closest person to winning ever that didn't win, and that's Dom Abate from Survivor Ghost Island. That's my first overall pick. I don't think much more needs to be said. He's an amazing player, and I mean, if he gets that second chance, he's gonna be a huge threat because second chance season, you think no winners are gonna be playing, but I mean, even if he is going to be a huge threat, I think he's also a fantastic shield, and I think he's personable enough to align with pretty much everyone. And I don't even care how good he does; he's still going to get another chance if he wants to play again. So I think Dom is a worthy 1-1 for this draft. Thoughts?
I mean, that's my first. That's my first overall as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought your pick would have been too.
Oh, it would have been in a heartbeat.
Maybe I could have gotten it in the middle if Michael or Amanda weren't.
I would have
Yeah.
been first too.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I love Don. I think I honestly like. Yes, he dominated kind of a poor cast, and that's kind of why he lost as well because of a poor cast, and people were really bitter. But I mean, I really enjoy him playing. I'd love to see him play again.
Yeah. I think he's like I said, there's a lot of people you could choose from, but I think he's the one who stands out the most to me in terms of most deserving of a second chance. The best non-winning game of a guy that's only played once. Give me Dom. I think 1-1. All right.
All right, Amanda, it's you.
It's me?
Yep.
You're second.
Oh. I have to do a guy.
No, you can do either.
Either one.
Mix
I can do either?
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably really bold because it's a new age player, and it's probably really bold to take them second, but I'm going to go with Ricard.
Okay.
He's on my board for sure.
Taking like Deshaun or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a solid pick.
I think that Ricard, yes, Ricard is a solid pick, but I just think that over the entirety of, all Survivor players, all 600 plus of them or whatever, is that the one you would pick first? I don't think a lot of people would pick Ricard first, but I think that he would be amazing to return over. I think he would be an amazing returnee, even though he's new era. He out of the entire pool of Survivor players, he's still up there, I feel like. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Ricard.
He's probably gonna play again too, I would imagine.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah.
The first returning season, I would be shocked if he's not on the cast.
Really
also,
good strategic.
Me and Michael got to meet Ricard in person, and he was like seriously one of the nicest, just down to earth people. Sat there and talked to us for literally like 20 minutes. Like
he introduced himself to all of us. We all knew who he was. Yeah. He asked each other's name. He's like, "Oh, hi man, I'm Ricard. Nice to meet you, Michael. I'm Ricard. Nice to meet you." I'm like, "Dude, we know who you are. You don't need to do that. But that's just who he is."
He's very kind.
I'm jealous.
It was great.
He stood there and answered all of our questions for what, 10 minutes, something like that.
Oh, for sure. I think 20. Easily sat there and talked to us for a good 10, 20 minutes.
That's cool. I'm jealous. I gotta go.
You are. We're gonna get you to go next year.
All right, Michael.
Everyone's gotta go next year.
All right. Mm-hmm. So I am not going to be as bold as Amanda. I'm not taking anyone from the new era yet. So I'm going to go a little. This might be a little bold in another sense. I'm going to go with someone who I think should have been on the ballot for the first second chance season. But I kind of understand why CBS didn't want to do it because technically, quote unquote, Was it really a second chance? Give me Big Brother season 12 winner Hayden Moss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was pretty high on my list too.
He was
Hayden-
mine too.
It's so funny because I know he won Big Brother and lost Survivor. He's so much better at Survivor.
Oh, so much better at Survivor.
Yeah.
He's so good. So good.
The fact that
Oh.
he had absolutely no leverage in a situation and he forced a rock draw to save his life in the game. If Tyson goes out on that rock draw, he wins. There's not one scenario where he loses that game if Tyson goes
agree.
out on that rock draw.
I agree.
It's
Well-
it's
What do you
hard
think,
for
Frank?
Frank is pissed that Hayden and
Oh,
yes, I am mad. I am very upset. I thought Hayden, like, I'm like, oh, maybe Amanda will pick him, but
I thought I'd be able to get Hayden second round or third
I
round.
thought if I didn't get Ricard now, I wouldn't get him later. But I thought I could get Hayden later. I was wrong.
See, I forgot. See, if this is a generally Survivor speaking, I think he'd be more forgotten about. But I forgot that we're all big Hayden
Yeah.
Moss fans. So
Oh yeah.
maybe it's just with this group. But
So I know they did reach out to him for a second chance initially, but I think he didn't make the final ballot because they're like, you can't really say it's a second chance because he had played Big Brother before. He had technically had 2 shots and he won.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
I think he got robbed. I don't think we're probably ever going to see him back on Survivor.
No,
But it's a shame. I'd love to see him back.
We
out
might
there.
be more likely to see him on Big Brother again than Survivor, just because he's a winner, and they've brought winners for like returning seasons before. Maybe I don't know. I mean, he's still pretty
You
young.
could see. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was what,
Oh, yeah.
21 when he won Big Brother?
Yeah, he was young.
yeah, so
Uh-huh.
he is real young when he won. Okay, so
Frank's first pick.
After
Well,
his first 2 picks were stolen.
yeah.
First 2 picks though.
Okay, so Hayden was definitely like in contention here. He threw me all off guard here. So I got 2 back-to-backs here.
Oh.
I am going to take I'm just gonna take it because I enjoyed him so much. I'm gonna take Jesse from last
Yeah,
season.
that's a good pick.
I
That
don't
is
know
a
if he
very
was
good
gonna get
pick.
back. That's a lot of picks for him to come back to me. I don't think he's going
He wouldn't
to.
have got. I would have taken him with one of mine probably.
Recency bias or whatever, but I didn't think I would give him back to me, so I'm picking Jesse. And then with my second pick, I'm just gonna go right back into it. I'm gonna go right into it. So I'm gonna pick the first woman, and I'm gonna take Lauren from Island of the Idols.
Damn it.
Ooh,
That was a good
pick.
one.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
I think she's. I really hope this season doesn't get blacklisted because she's one of the characters I'd love to see play again. She played really well. The only downside to her was that she wanted to go to the end with Tommy, in which she probably would have lost. But other than that, she played great.
I don't know. I think her versus Tommy, she would have had a chance. Obviously, she played a good
Yes.
game.
I think she would have won.
I think she would have won too.
They played very similar games, but I think Lauren was a little bit more likable.
Yeah.
Their social games were both really good. Tommy might have played a smarter social game because it wasn't as obvious, but Lauren played a fantastic social game, but I think she also made herself a little bit too much of a threat compared to who she was near at the end. So I think that could be why Tommy won and she didn't, but she got very close, and I think she absolutely could have won.
I think I got 2 solid picks here. I think Lauren might have felt, but I just really enjoyed her, so I wanted to take her. And there's no way Jesse probably would have got back to me with that many picks there. So
Lauren might have, but Jesse wouldn't have.
yeah. So we get back to Michael.
All right, I'm also going to follow the same train as Frank. I'm going to take a woman. Just for awareness, most of my picks are going to be probably pre the new era. So, and we're going to keep that up here. This is a player who I'm absolutely shocked has not
Michael
gotten
giving
a
away
shot
his
yet.
strategy.
Oh, don't take her.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I feel like with as many people from her season who played Game Changer, she absolutely should have been there, especially over the Flotsam and Jetsam they sent. Give me from Survivor Cole Wrong, Sydney.
Oh, good
No,
pick, good pick.
you freaking took her. What I wanted.
That's a good pick.
That is a good
She
one.
was I remember before the season started, we all thought this woman's insane. She's probably going to be a very early boot. She's not going to do very well. She went out there and she was a beast.
A
Yeah.
beast.
She
She
was
did
great
so
socially, physically, strategically. And if it wasn't for that fire making challenge at Final Four that Ty let Aubrey have the shot on, I think she probably wins the game. I think
To
she
be
beats well.
To be honestly, if if what's his name didn't get medevac, she might have won.
Joe.
Joe.
Joe didn't get it back. Yeah,
Mhm.
she probably would have won.
Like or Arbor, like that was so that was so lucky for Michelle that for that to happen. Because that was another round she didn't have to survive. So, I mean, luck does play in every winner's part. So, like, there's no winner that didn't get at least a little lucky at some point.
I mean, you have to give Aubrey a little bit of credit. She had to put in the work with Ty because Ty was going to vote her out.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe could have kept up with Ty, be like, hey, let's go, and then she would have won.
That's
But-
such a great season.
Such a great.
That season is so underrated,
so.
and
It
she's probably
is.
not the only wrong person I'm going to be taking in this draft.
Well, I mean, think about it. The reason why is because it was right after Second Chances, so it gets a little hidden because of that.
I might have to watch it again. I'm not as high on it as you guys.
You ever watch it? So good.
It's top probably 20 for me. If
Yeah.
I'm wrong, maybe even higher.
So,
I don't have it too much lower. I have it pretty much in the middle, but yeah.
All right, Amanda.
I'm torn between two amazing women. I don't know which one to pick. I think I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna pick Taj. I think that Taj
Okay.
was an amazing player. She was way ahead of her time in her game. I think that she is a definitely a great take for a second chance draft. She's older. Obviously, I don't think she could come back and play now. But if we're pretending that, you know, age and body don't matter, then I definitely think that she, you know, could come in and hold her own. Nothing?
Yeah.
You guys
No.
don't like Taj?
No, I
What's
love
going
Taj.
I
on?
love Taj watching her
The
back in token cheese.
The only gripe I have is just because she's married to a former
Hey, George.
and a former like Pro Bowl.
She comes for
NFL
money. No one's
player.
going to want to give her the money.
I don't know if she.
Right.
I don't know if she would do it again either, especially being that probably like 13, 14 years have passed since she played. I just
Hey,
don't
the
think
rules of the draft is they only have to play once.
Oh no, it's a phenomenal pick. For me, I wasn't thinking her as much just because I didn't see it happening. But there's still going to be picks. Like I'll make some picks here where the person probably won't play again either. So
yeah, I think both people I'd take are probably never playing again. But
oh yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Taj.
My only issue is that I don't even token cheese, like I didn't see her winning the game. That's my only issue with her, but she's great.
yeah,
no, but she was good she was a good character on the show, and she was.
I will say that this draft is definitely people I like as personality players or players, not the best I think ever. I will say that it's not like the best one-time players and never play again. Like this is just people I like, and I think overall is a good cast.
All right, Hanson, you got 2 picks.
All right, I'm probably gonna go one man and one woman here. I was thinking about 2 women, but I think the run on women recently makes me more desire to go a man here because one of them didn't get taken that I thought might have. So let's go here. I'm going to take a chance that someone I want is going to get back to me. I'm looking at my list right now. Let's go with Rick Devens.
Ooh, good. Good.
That's a great pick.
Oh, man. I mean, I know he got voted out and he kind of got a second chance, but I thought Rick Devens was very entertaining. Very entertaining. And he found idols. He won immunities. He basically did everything besides kind of get screwed and get voted out. Like, I don't like a lot of the time you get voted out early, you kind of deserve to get voted out early, especially playing on a newbie season. But Rick was on a train wreck tribe, and he kind of just got screwed, and he still came back and was big time power player. I don't know, I love the guy. I think he's just a great guy too. Like he's someone who I think would be cool to hang out with. I don't know, and I follow him on Twitter. He seems involved in the community. He's coming back. He's a lock to return.
Yeah. So here, before we get to your next pick, this is what we got so far. We got Dom, Ricard, Hayden, Jesse, and then we get down to Lauren, Sydney, Taj, and now Devins.
There's so many great. I'm like looking at a list of Survivor players. And there's so many great like characters that I would love to see come back, but not, like not because they're great players.
That's fine. I'm gonna
All right.
draft who I want to
got
see back
another
on
one.
second chance season.
All right, I'm gonna go with mine right on to my next one now.
Mhm.
All right, I hate that right now I'm going. It's not it's just a coincidence, but I've happened to just be around the same era, and fuck it, give me Angelina. Let's do
Oh
it.
no!
Oh!
Why are you taking Angelina? That so
Give me Angelina.
Ah.
She's going back to Fiji. If she,
Just so
I think she just had a baby.
knows the
not
reason
too long
why is
ago,
because
but
they all want to fuck her. That's the
No, I
don't
love
even-
Angelina.
honestly, there's other Survivor players.
Here's my mute button. I'm gonna make sure I have it whenever Angelina starts talking.
There's other
Oh, no.
Survivor
She is TV
Okay.
gold.
that I'd
she is
She's
rather
TV
do that
Gold.
with. But TV Gold, no one even cared that she was a 0 vote finalist. I wouldn't necessarily mean she wasn't an absolutely terrible player. Michael thinks she was.
She was garbage, all around garbage.
She made a lot of mistakes, but I mean, she got that far on like a stacked cast for a reason. And even if she wasn't playing the best game, like I think she played an okay game. It wasn't because of that why we need her there. We don't need her there because she's a good player. She was so entertaining and so like just ironically funny. Like just
Yeah.
the jacket moment, the negotiating for the rights, her after like the idols were played, the idol was played for, like she's like, oh, like did you say who you were playing it for? She said something like, so stupid. Like
Oh, I
I
think
think
Angelina's
stupid,
great.
annoying, like quirky.
She is
Survivor
great.
Players. She is my favorite one. So, because I just thought she was fucking hilarious. So,
right.
yeah, I think I'm surprised she wasn't. I'm not surprised Michael or Amanda didn't take her. I'm surprised Frank didn't take her like second round. So, happy to have her here.
So okay, she's gonna be taking my next block of picks, but whatever. All right, Amanda.
Hold on.
What?
Oh God, there's so many people I want to take just because like they're hilarious. Like that's
It's a
that's
reason.
like my
I mean,
I
So
know. Like
it's a reality show.
What are you
What
gonna
were
say,
you gonna
Michael?
I was just gonna say James saying how she got so far in the stack cast. She got that far because she was a fucking goat.
That's what I was waiting for.
Everyone knew they could beat her at the end.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking here. I think. Do I say it? I just don't know. Okay, I'm gonna make. I'm just not taking this draft seriously. Apparently, I'm just wanting to pick this person.
Billy
Okay.
Garcia, let's go.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And I'm gonna say Trish Mkagian.
Great pick.
That's a pretty.
I
decent
think-
pick.
I think she would be amazing to return. She's
I thought
I
I could
love
get her
watching her
way
s-
later.
no.
I thought I was going to be able to
no,
snag her
no.
way later.
Yeah, so
$1
bad.
million, Tony. Was it worth it?
What's up with her?
For $1 million,
She
it's
was
$1 million
TV
question. Yep.
That top. Let's just talk about the Kagian like top 8. Like, do all of them return? Tony,
No.
Tony, Wu, Cass, Spencer,
The
Trish,
whole final four.
Tasha.
Sarah and Tasha.
Sarah. And Sarah.
Tasha. Okay, Jeffra doesn't return either.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Sarah, Tasha, and then the entire final four.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was an amazing season. I'm surprised. only
Amazing.
people were brought back for it.
Yeah, it was a great season, a fantastic season. Bryce was on that season too. I always forget that Bryce was on that
and
season.
out of the similar, I don't know. I preferred her to Cass for some reason. I
I love Cass. So I can't say anything.
liked
Cass is
Trish
like one of
more.
my favorites. one of my favorites, but I really enjoy her. I think she's a great pick. That's all I have to say. I'm not trying to make our explanations long. I know we're going to be doing this for a while.
We're gonna have a bunch of picks.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
Good pick though.
Thank you.
All right, Michael.
This is really funny because a lot of people I have high up on my draft board are still sitting here. I'm shocked that this guy is still sitting on this board. I had him pretty high up. Give me from Survivor Millennials versus Gen X, Jay.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Could have picked him. Thought about it.
I really don't think
It's
much.
because he's played the challenge. I always forget that he hasn't played twice.
Yeah, I think that might be why I kind of seem to forget that he's only played one time too. But
yeah.
Oh man, that's who I was rooting for on
Me
that
too.
season. Really,
It was him and David were the two I really wanted to see win. Obviously, Adam was still on that list. I'm happy he was the one who ended up winning out of that three. But Jay was just so likable and rootable, even when he seemed like a bit of a douche. And then I feel like once Taylor went home, Jay really kind of leaned into that lovable underdog role.
once the Michaela move happened is when I like I
love that blind side.
And I like
Did
Michaela.
you do that? Yep.
I just like how Jay handled the blind side. Yeah.
His stone cold face was like,
Stone
yep, I
cold.
did it.
Yep, I did it.
Oh,
Dude,
So
I
good.
love Millennials versus Gen X was a top 5 season for me. And Jay, I will never forget the scene of Jay and Adam in that fucking hammock. Ever.
Between 8 and 15, I'd say around there area.
I have it. I have it
I
top
have it way
10.
too low. I easily have it. I think it's in my top 5. I think it is. That season, it made me cry. It made me so emotionally invested. I mean, I loved it.
I had it top 5 at one point, and I think it's in the top 10 now.
Oh my god, Millennials versus Gen X is such a great fucking cast, dude. We could go on all day about. We could easily pick. All of us could easily have a person from that season on our draft
Even
list.
for a second chance, yeah. Even if a lot
Yeah.
of them played, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Davey as my first pick.
Davey.
versus
Oh,
Flyers.
McKenna's gonna hug you.
Oh God,
It's like her favorite Survivor player ever.
actually
Yeah, a lot of David versus Goliath.
There was a handful I thought about with the Rick Devens pick, and he was one of them. So
I would just like to see him play again. I feel like he really wants to as well. So also gives me like I would like to see him play again. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he played really well. I don't say he played the best, obviously, but he
Right.
definitely showed that he had a strategic mind, and he was entertaining.
I was rooting for. I just said it was rooting for Jay. I was also rooting for Davey pretty hard there. Like I know Nick. I liked Nick, but I wanted Davey to win. Really.
All right, so
James knows my feelings about Nick.
there's two people that I'm really torn on here that I want to pick, but I think I'm gonna pick Victoria from.
I knew you were gonna pick her.
That was
She's
my
not
next
that
fucking
great.
pick.
She was.
She's not that great. She's
Edge
not
of
that
Extinction.
great.
She was.
She was amazing.
She was gonna be one of my next picks, probably. But I thought
She
maybe,
was my next pick.
Yeah. So good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved her. I think if she keeps a hold of Gavin, she might win the season. So
I don't know. I have to rewatch that season.
If it
because
wasn't for
I
Edge,
thought the
I think she
edit did
would've
her
won.
like shitty. How many confessionals did she have that season?
She got a lot of screen time every episode.
yeah,
Did she?
I remember her.
Yeah,
I thought going to finale night she was winning.
She had a good edit. She had a good edit. I've seen that season more than
I watched it back and she had a good
Okay.
Yeah, she had a good edit.
Okay. I'll have to go back and watch it. I don't know why she didn't stick out for me when I watched that season as much.
Her and Lauren both had better edits than the winners from 41 or 42 or 43.
Right.
all right. So it's back to Michael. I
Also
stole
helps
one of
that
his
Victoria,
picks.
Victoria comes with the Bronx just like me.
Yeah, that's a win.
Mhm.
And she has red hair.
Exactly.
The beautiful red babies. He's probably thinking.
Oh, there's so many places I could go with.
There's a lot. Like when we first talked about it, I looked it up. I was like, And there's a lot more players than I thought there was going to be. Like, just going
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I wrote down a shit ton of players. I'm gonna kick myself for not
Yeah,
drafting.
mine are all from 3 consecutive seasons right now.
Yeah, you guys are ridiculous.
Well, I'm gonna get away. We'll get away from it.
I'm gonna pick someone serious next round, and I'm gonna pick someone really funny the next round. So
You know what? This is pretty far back. From Survivor Micronesia, give me Natalie Bolton.
That's a good pick.
that is a good pick.
I wouldn't. I wasn't thinking her. I honestly,
I wasn't either.
Not even wrote her down, but
She's pretty good though,
yeah.
How did she not come back? How?
good.
because she was the odd one out between Suri, Parvati, and Amanda.
No. Well, I know that's why she didn't win that game, but why was she?
Yeah.
How is she not returned again?
I don't know. I don't think
Like,
she
she
wants
got
to
a
return.
great
Does
edit
she?
on the show.
Did she want to come back?
I think she was supposed. Wasn't she supposed to be on Heroes versus Villains?
She was supposed to. She was at least
I
in the
think so.
casting process somewhere. One returning season, from what I've read.
Okay.
God, it's a crime she has not played again.
I'm surprised she
It is
wasn't
a
on the
crime.
first ballot.
Me too.
Yeah, she's good. Like, honestly, I forget that, like, because she's over. Like, when you think about that season, you think about Parvati, Amanda, and Izzy.
If she doesn't put the legwork in at the final 5, Eric doesn't give up that necklace, and she probably goes home that night.
Right.
Mhm.
So,
Like, I know people love to. I think it was Cerie's idea, and she gets most of the credit, which is deserved. But if Natalie doesn't sell it that well, she's fucked and gives herself no chance.
all right. So,
Back to Amanda.
Amanda's
back to
next.
Magda.
All right. This next round, I'm going to go all out and pick Mike White.
Oh, good pick. Good pick.
Hey, I just watched The White Lotus last night, the first season.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's good.
I want to watch. I want to watch. I gotta
least
watch.
won a
Was it
Golden
Traitors?
Globe.
Right. That's what it's called.
Yes, I want to watch that too. But I was spoiled on. I freaking opened Facebook one day. I know. I opened Facebook one day, and it was just like,
Yeah.
congratulations, this person on winning. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's why I haven't watched it yet, because I got spoiled. But the
I
show that
know.
Mike White wrote and direct, The White Lotus, it's a serious show. It's like nothing like Survivor, but it was
Right.
irrelevant to this. But I liked Mike White a lot.
In my
I
way,
do
it's
too.
fun.
Mike White, the guy who should have won David versus Goliath.
The
I
guy
agree.
who threw it in the bag at Final Tribal Council.
He did. He did.
I mean, come on, it's his own fault.
Yeah.
All right, James.
All right, we got 2 here. God, I think a lot of my women are sleepers, so I don't.
Mine are too. At
Yeah.
least I think so.
So I think some of the men are heavy hitters here. I don't want to get too chalky. Let's go old school. We got to go old school here. I haven't done it yet. And I'm going with the guy who should have been on the first Second Chance season.
I know who you're going.
Do it. Say his name. Me too.
We're going Shane Powers.
Let's go.
Let's
Shane
go.
Powers.
Let's get crazy. Let's
Blackberry
get kooky
himself.
here.
Now, these are the picks I want to see. These are the picks. These are the entertaining picks I want to see.
Let's get real kooky here. The Blackberry.
I just watched that season. I just finished it.
I'm gonna kill you in
So,
your shitty little
Is
apartment.
it great? Did you like it? Did you like it on the rewatch?
No.
No.
I think it's
no.
okay. Michael likes it because it's the first season he watched, I think. But
Yep. It was the first season I watched live. And
I have
went back and rewatched it.
nostalgia from it because I watched it live as a.
I would have the nostalgia too if I watched. I haven't watched it since my
Look,
rewatch.
ours, it was more of a dick in that than I remember.
I was in 7th grade, I think.
It just like Cerise, like there's 3 exciting votes and they're all at the end, and then that's it.
Aw.
And then that's the season to me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
strategically, it's not a great season. Character-wise, it's pretty good.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's not a bad season, but I wouldn't say it's a great, good to great season.
Shane's someone I don't
Yeah.
think
It's an okay season of Survivor.
I don't think it would matter what season he's on. I think he would bring so much more than some people.
Yeah.
He would bring so much just from a character standpoint.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he'd really bring game.
How far would he make it? I don't know.
I don't think very far.
I don't. He doesn't. He don't have the temper to be able to hold it.
No.
And the thing is, I've heard him. He's done some RHAP stuff, like recent seasons, like the last 3 or 4 years, like since I got back into Survivor, got into RHAP, and like I think he did some for maybe 1 or 2 for Winners at War, or like Island of the Idols. Like he was the same as I remember him. Like he hadn't changed a bit. Like even on a more like PC podcast like Rob's, it was still like it was funny to see him like that.
He's a nut. He's crazy.
He's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I think he quit smoking cigarettes like a couple days before he went out there or something.
Yeah. He's like some kind of crazy detox I'm on. He's like the worst detox ever. Then he traded somebody. I forgot what he traded. One of the locals for a cigarette, and he looked like he just ate all the food in the world. He's literally sitting there. There's a shot of him with the cigarette in his mouth. Like,
crazy.
Okay, James, who's your second pick?
All right. Like I said, I think the woman is deeper and not as top heavy of a category. So I think that there's like more I can get later. So I'm going to stick with the man here. And I'm going to go real old school too. I'm actually surprised this person hasn't been picked yet. I'm going with Sean Rector.
Oh, that's a great pick.
He's really pulling old school there. Wow.
Yeah. Sean Rector, man.
But
he's so good. We just watched that season, so
he was my favorite on that season. That seems to be a theme here, but like
that's also Parvati's pick to come back. I remember her saying that in an interview that she wanted Sean Rector to come back.
I'm
really surprised. How did he not come back?
For all, I don't know how he wasn't on All Stars.
I don't know.
Did they ask him for All Stars?
I think they did.
He should have been there over Rob.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and he was Rob's boy too. So like, it could have been one or the other. Like maybe they only got Rob because Sean couldn't play or didn't want to play.
That probably was what happened. Sean probably couldn't play, so they went to Rob.
All right, so I know this is like in the middle of this round, but look at James's big sausage fest over here.
I know. I told you the women's is deeper, and they'll all try to make Angelina their number one.
How many picks do we have all together?
10.
Yeah, you have 5 each.
How many men do I have so far?
You have.
We all have 2 and 2. James has 4 guys and Angelina.
I think we should at the end see who would make it through the tribe. Like if the tribe was 10, was just a game, who would win?
We should.
Okay, Amanda, it's your pick.
Oh, Frank, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me so much.
Who you pick?
Give me the War Dog. Give me the War Dog, baby.
I love War Dog.
So Amanda wants to lose this draft.
I might have considered him with like a last pick, but
no, he's not even on my board.
Wow.
I've chatted with him on Twitter
I love War Dog.
He's a cool dude. He was a clown on the show, though. He did not play a good game, but it was
entertainment.
It was
That's what you need.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that.
Frank, no War Dog?
I love War Dog. I think War Dog's great. You gotta say the War Dog when you say it.
The War Dog.
The War Dog. Like when I first seen him, I was like, oh my goodness, this guy's.
Are we picking winners?
No.
Is that allowed? Okay, I'm just making sure.
No. Second chances, ladies. Second chance.
I'll just say this about the water.
First time play. No, the rules were first one-time players only. That was the rules. One-time players only.
Yeah, but if it's a second chance draft, you can't have a second chance when you won.
I know, but still, that was the rules. One chance only. One-time player only.
All right, Michael, what were we gonna say?
I just said if it just back to the War Dog. Like if you talk yourself into third person, you're such a tool.
Yeah. Especially on a reality TV show where like that's the first, like, they don't know any background about you.
Now this is what all of America thinks of you.
Yeah, like that's their first impression of you is that you're talking about yourself in third person. I agree, Michael. I think he does kind of come across as a
I think you
tool.
guys would hate me if I was on TV. I'd be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I'd be like, I'd be saying the same
Yeah,
shit.
but we're your friends. We'd give you the reality check when we start watching it back.
True.
You guys would just want to do the Elmo emoji, like the fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Michael, who are you picking? Not the war dog. You can't pick him.
I was never going to pick him.
What do you mean?
So I did say earlier that I was going to be taking a lot of like not new era. This is probably the only one new era person I'm going to take, mostly because I'm surprised he's still on the board. Amanda, you might want to help me out and help sing it with me here.
Oh
I'm
my
taking
god.
Mike Turner.
Oh my god.
Mike Turner.
Legend.
Oh, we love you so much.
I really thought this dude was going to win. He played such a great game, and
he played
just
such a great game
completely
and
fucked up his
bombed Final Tribal. Oh, such a shame, isn't it?
I really hope. I'm pretty sure he's going to get another chance.
He has to. He has to come back, and it has to be soon.
James, I'm really surprised you didn't take him yet.
I love Mike Turner.
With all the guys you've taken.
I love Mike Turner, and all that being said, I told Frank and Amanda this one of the last podcasts we did. I think the last one. I watched from Final 8 on to 42 again, and this time knowing what happened, not just being a Mike stan rooting for the guy, you totally see how he lost. Like, totally see why Marianne deserved to win.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that doesn't take away that he did play a good game, and I did really.
Let me grab my charger really quick.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with myself. I didn't take him either. So.
Me too. I'm surprised with myself too. I'm just trying to be fun about it.
All right, so it's my pick again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pick a really old school player, somebody who probably should have been on the second chance, the original one, and I'll pick T-Bird.
Yeah, I was gonna pick her later. So good pick.
It still annoys me that she didn't get put on second chance.
I think I would love to see her try to play like the new age. I think she was kind of playing that way, but like not everyone else was, so it really didn't really give her the ability to completely play that way.
Yeah, and her social game was great too.
The strategy's bubbling up.
Mm-hmm.
She was so likable.
Marquesas in Amazon,
right?
She was a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how she didn't get to play again. It's been what? It's been 40 seasons, and they still haven't let her play again.
You know, if they actually come back, she'll do it.
Oh yeah, she will.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they haven't asked her back.
Yeah, she's such a genuine lady. Like, I think I'm randomly Facebook friends with her, and like out of all the rando Survivor people ones, I think her and Billy Garcia were the only two to wish me a happy birthday.
That is awesome.
I love that. That is the funniest.
I could find it. I don't.
Did Billy Garcia say he loved you, James?
No, he didn't. I think I called him. I think I said thanks, legend, or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
That's funny.
I hardly ever post, so like I can basically go back to who wrote. I can probably find the post from.
You have to find it. And screenshot
I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna stalk James's Facebook.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I'm between a few people here. So I'm picking another woman. I'm picking Jessica from Millennials vs. Gen X.
Really?
Yeah, she got rocked out.
Yeah, she was on my list.
She was on my list too.
Really?
I was probably gonna take her in the back half.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't like Jessica that much, and I don't know why. I'm not saying she's not good at Survivor, that she doesn't deserve to be like second chances, but I'm just not a big fan of her. What?
Did you find it?
I found it.
I told
Frank
you.
was laughing at.
Find the T-Bird one too. Go down a little further. I just saw it. I was just looking at it.
That's funny. That is funny.
This one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I told you. She gave like the. That just shows you
Oh
how
my
nice of a
God.
lady she is.
She's so
I never even
nice.
talked to her.
Nice lady.
But all right, but Jessica was playing really good. I think she deserves another chance. She was never voted out. Like, let her play again, please.
Yeah, Jess is a pretty good pick.
I would have passed on Jess.
I wouldn't have taken her this round, but probably like 8, 9, 10 maybe.
Yeah.
Just the fact alone that she's one of the only people rocked out, and like the way that happened, how many people, and just
Yeah.
how the game could have went if she wasn't rocked out there. She could have, and the numbers
She had
like
flipped
from
on
her
that
side
vote.
stayed. The people from her side all stayed. She could have been the winner. Like
Mhm.
it wouldn't have been crazy to think that. So
Frank, remember when I watched that season and I would pick a winner based off of the cast pictures. I would literally just look at their pictures, and Jessica was my winner pick just based off of pictures. And Frank was like, "Oh, she's your pick, huh?" Because Frank knew what happened. You know, he knew. And I'm like, "Yeah, she's my winner pick," and he's like, "Okay."
I remember in
She
second
wasn't a
chance.
bad player.
No,
but,
I remember
No.
just second chances. She's like, God, I don't like Jeremy. I just can't stand him. The entire time,
Yeah.
like, oh, I think you're blowing it up a portion. And she's like, oh my goodness, he wins.
Yeah, I wasn't actually the first time I watched Jeremy's game. I didn't like it. I didn't like Jeremy to be like. I don't know why. Frank couldn't even understand it. But I the first time I watched that season, I could not believe that Jeremy won. I thought that he had a weird edit. I don't know. I was just like not expecting him to win. Like I didn't see his winning game watching that season for some reason. I don't know why, but I didn't at all.
All
I was
right,
shocked when he won.
all right, Michael, it's your pick.
There's a lot of. I want to try and keep it even, so I'm probably gonna take another girl here. There's like there's 3 I'm debating between.
3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll all fall back to me at some point. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised Frank didn't take her yet. Survivor Philippines, give me Lisa Welchel.
Oh, I was
That was
gonna
gonna
pick
be
her.
the last
She was on my list.
one.
Dude, she was on my list.
she was on my
She's
list,
great.
but wasn't probably not gonna pick her.
Lisa, if she got Scoop to take his head out of his ass, she wins
Yeah.
that season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Denise goes at 5,
100%
Malcolm
agree.
goes at 4. She sits at the end with Scoop and Abby, who everyone hates, and she sweeps for the win.
Yep.
She was. You could see just
Watching that
the.
season now, and it's a lot better than I remembered. I'll give it to you.
I told you
Michael.
how great it was.
Listen, I will still say that I don't like the cast. I think the cast is crap. I don't like the cast except for like 6 to 8 people, and that's it. But
That's enough.
those 6 to 8 people really, really shine.
You can see at least with Lisa too. When you're watching the game, you can see the light turn on. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Oh,
how this game is supposed to be
absolutely.
played, and then she just goes.
Goes. I think she's a great pick. I would have picked her for sure.
And even I remember we were flying out to Orlando on the flight down there. I was watching most of the Artist Boot episode when Scoop and flipped, but Lisa stayed with her try. As much as shit I remember giving Lisa when she didn't flip originally, that was mostly just because I was rooting for like Malcolm, Denise, Penner. Like I wanted to see like my favorite players win. Going back, she made the right move. She should have gotten him to stay and got rid of Penner that night. These are the people who you can beat at the end.
Yes.
Right.
She called it
But because
out.
Scoop is an idiot.
Yep.
Basically handed the game away
Terrible.
to the people the 2 underdogs who were going to run away with this game from the beginning.
I mean, they underestimated Denise big time.
No, I don't think Lisa did.
I think she
Lisa
did a
wanted
little
Denise
too.
out.
Not
But
as bad
Scoop
as
wouldn't do it.
yeah. I don't know. I think she's definitely worthy of a second chance. But yeah,
I
she's
don't think she'll ever play again.
She'll never
average
play again.
runner-up.
No, she'll never play again.
She's like, I mean, never mind. I'll say it later.
Yeah, okay.
I'm probably not gonna pick him, but
All right, Amanda, you're up again.
All right. I think. Man, do I want to pick this woman? I'm trying to decide if I want to pick a really good woman from the new era
No,
because it
I
would
don't
help
even
my
know.
draft,
Thinking about picking her.
or I pick the women from an older season that I like because I like them. Because that's how I am.
Just think, if Cassidy hit 143, she would have picked Gabler by now.
Of course. Of course I would have. I'm very torn. I feel like picking someone from 43 is like cheating
No, it's not.
Why is it cheating?
because they, of course, they haven't played yet. You know
It's-
what I mean? Like,
It's a season of Survivor.
Yeah, but you know 44 is a newbie season, so.
that's true. I'm going to pick Hannah.
From Millennials Gen X.
Yes.
Okay. Was not the biggest fan, but
I'm
I
still
love
not the biggest
Hannah.
fan of her.
I love Hannah.
I think Hannah is better on the rewatch. When I rewatched it with you, I remember enjoying her a little bit more.
she's
Yeah.
To be honest, she was worse on the rewatch.
she's
Really.
Yeah, I really didn't like her.
I
as
feel like a
someone
lot
who
of
has,
great
like,
women from that season have already came back, so I feel like the pickings are slim. But I like Hannah. I think that she's smart. I think that she definitely lets her emotions get to her. But I think she had a great story that season.
But
I'd
you
like to see her
think
come
she
back.
couldn't fucking vote on the first tribal she went to?
Yeah, I was.
I know.
about to
I
say,
remade. I gotta send you guys that video of me doing that confessional. I did
As
that for Corey's
someone-
Orga to comp one time.
who has had bad anxiety before and like mental health problems. I could see where she's coming from with like just a lot of anxiety out there, like getting overwhelmed.
Oh yeah.
And it's easy for me to say like, oh, like I know I've had that, but like I wouldn't let that happen to me like once in a lifetime.
Man, I forgot. I forgot about this person. I should have picked them instead.
Opportunity, but I mean,
Can I get a do over?
No.
I feel for her in that regard. I just don't think she was the smartest.
Can I drop her and pick up free agency?
No.
Nope.
Damn it.
You're locked in.
You're locked in. James,
Alright.
You get them if I don't take them. I've got 2 picks here, and there's a good chance I'm not going to take them. So
Oh, no, I'm not gonna waste another women pick on my next pick. I'm gonna get a good guy next time. Go on though.
all right. So I got 2 picks here.
Yep.
All right.
You have 1 man spot left and 4 women
I'm
spots.
definitely going 2 women here. Maybe 2 recent. We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to go recent seasons.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, be well prepared.
Fuck it, give me Cassidy.
Wow.
Cassidy?
Fuck it. I panicked.
Okay.
She was on my board.
I panicked.
All right. Runner up who should have won, shot herself in the foot, I guess, at Final Tribal. Was young, learned from her mistakes. I think if she deserves another chance to play, and I think she's someone who's going to have a lot to prove. So, I did enjoy her. I think she got better as the game went along, and then just could not really sell her game in the end, unfortunately for her. So, it might be a bit of a reach pick here, but I said a lot of the women here that I might be picking. Really
Without even thinking, I could think of 2 other women from 43 I'd pick over Cassidy.
There was someone else like, yeah.
I don't know. It really gave me shit because I didn't put I put her in my top 5 players I'd like to see play again.
Cassidy, he did or didn't give you shit?
I did. He did give me shit.
Okay.
Because I didn't put
He
somebody
doesn't
else
like
in
her.
there.
All right. All right. Damn. Okay, I'll go to my next one. Damn, I think I have. I just have. Yeah. think runner-up is a big kind of like factor for a second chance season for me. I already got 2 of them, so why not just have another one? Give me Carolyn from Worlds Apart.
God
Fuck
damn it.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
She was the other one with.
That's who I wanted to trade out for. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
I'm
one.
so
Yeah.
glad I picked it then because I was thinking about someone else too. Yeah, I think I was kind of rooting for her to win. I think she had a really good kind of underdog story. She was in the majority for a little bit, but she was never like on top, and then she had the fantastic idol play near the end. I don't know. I'm trying to remember more about the final tribal council. Why she didn't get a little more respect. I mean, I can understand why Mike won, but I think it could have been a little closer.
I mean, that was a bitter jury too. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So that jury was full of people who are just upset they weren't there.
Like I said, I think that season's underrated, and I actually do remember a lot from watching it. But I don't, for some reason, I'm blanking on whatever happened at the final tribal and what the criticism of her game was. But I still think she played a pretty good game, and just based on watching it, she would have had my vote. I wasn't
right.
I've never been a big immunity run to win fan, and Mike's attitude definitely rubbed me the wrong way some of the time. I don't think he was as nice as he seemed some of the time. So yeah, give me someone who I think should have won. Give me Carolyn.
Okay, fair. Solid pick. That was a really good pick. Amanda?
I definitely have a little older bit of an older cast.
I'm gonna go back to Survivor Philippines and pick RCE.
That's an underrated good pick, and apparently Jeff Probst loves her, so she's been asked to play. I think
multiple times.
She was supposed to play Blood versus Water.
Yeah,
dude. She literally got screwed only because Abby Marie didn't like her. Literally, that was the only reason that poor girl got out of that game is because Abby Marie didn't like her. I think that she did really well. She played pretty good.
We didn't get to
screwed.
see. I think she was in a really good spot until that happened, but we didn't really get to see her full potential, which is another reason to put someone on a second chance type season. So
agreed.
I think she's a good choice for that. Where it's also it's been a little while, but it's not to the point where she's so old school that the communities.
I think she would do well. I think she would do well in a new age era. I really do.
Also, Jeff Probst loves her because she has giant titties. That's really all it is.
Huge titties.
That's why everyone loves her. Huge and tickle bitties.
Okay, Michael. Who are you stealing from me this time?
Yeah.
I'm saying this about a lot of people on my board. I'm absolutely stunned he's still here. I will go ahead and say the most rigged season of Survivor. Heroes, Healers, Hustlers. Give me Devin.
Damn you, son of a bitch.
That's what my next pick was. Legit.
Yeah,
not even joking.
Damn.
Not even capping.
I almost took him when I took Shane or Rector. I almost took him way back
Yeah.
there.
This dude got
won.
fucked out of a win.
He should have
Bro.
If the
I
producers
hate this
didn't rig
season.
that final four to make sure Ben was sitting at the end, Ben goes home with 4 and Devin wins the game. Clean.
I
straight
literally
to the
hate
point.
this season. I'm reading the cast list right now, and I don't even remember half these people. Over half these people, I do not remember.
I remember. James, did we rewatch this
Terrible.
season together or no? Or no, I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I remember rewatching it.
Yeah, no, we did watch it.
The season wasn't
We watched it,
bad until you could clearly see the producers start rigging.
Yeah.
When Ben turns his head and there's an idol sitting right next to him. Oh my god! It still annoys me because the cast, it wasn't the best, but the season was fine.
Yeah.
But the producers
was.
wanted Ben to win from the jump, and they were going to do everything possible to make sure he won.
They literally hung an idol in midair. They dangled it in midair where you just walk and there it is. Like, that is the most, I thought it was just the most slap in the face Survivor thing. Like, remember when Yule had to fucking swim from island to island to island just to get fucking clues? Just to get clues to where the idol was? And then now we have season
that was how it was
35,
on Exile Island.
10 years later, just fucking dangling in midair. I just hated it, dude.
At least they showed us, like, Russell didn't just stumble across those idols either. Like, he fucking looked hard as shit for him. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, this. Yeah, Devin was more robbed than anyone, because I can't mention other names, but Devin was the most robbed that season, in my opinion.
To me, he's one of the most robbed of all time. Like, the
Final five play
the
was.
Producers changed the way the game goes, just to get Ben to win instead of him.
I mean, they did the same thing for Yule, so.
See, I still don't agree with that, because I would have assumed the producers wanted Ozzy to win.
If they wanted Ozzy to win, they wouldn't have changed it, because they literally, Yule had an idol that kept him safe until the final 3.
True, but if Ozzy lost an immunity challenge, he was going home, and one little slip up, he was going home.
Yeah.
Let's end it at 3 instead of 2, so there's a better chance he's sitting there.
I think they would have been fine with an Ozzy win or a Yule win. They were fine with either. They were not going to be cool with fucking Becky winning. That was not going to happen.
The fan base, I think, was pretty, at the time at least, pretty fine with both.
Yeah.
Because I liked Ozzy a lot more then than I do now. So I was pretty.
I loved them both when I was watching. I watched the season live.
I don't know where to pick, because you stole my pick. Like, it just threw everything all off. Legit, he was my next pick. I already had it out. I had to erase it.
What are you at, Frank? How many?
I have 4 women and 2 men.
Okay.
All right, so I really hate doing this because I already have someone from this season, but I'm going to take Christian.
I can't believe he's still here.
Christian was the other one I was going to pick if someone took Devin right before me.
I can't believe he's still on the board. I think he's someone who will be back. There's a way better chance of him being back than a lot of the people that have been picked. I think he's more in the
they want him back.
The Dom range where he
I think they want him back. Does he want to go back and play again?
That's the question with a lot of these people.
I don't think so. I think he said on Rap that he does not want to come back.
So
that surprises me.
Yeah.
I think he seems like a gamer, and I mean, he did. What did he get? Like 7th or 8th place? Like he.
Yeah.
But think about it, he probably has a killer job right now. He probably has,
dude is like rolling in money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely, rolling in money. Like, he doesn't need to go play. He enjoys analyzing Survivor. He probably enjoys analyzing Survivor more than playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I can relate.
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna pick somebody who's more a recent one as well. I'm gonna pick Omer.
That's a solid pick.
That's another one that I'm surprised.
It's still there. That's who I was gonna pick next. Fuck.
Damn, now I'm really like the man. Woman.
Now I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm like,
I don't know. I don't want to pick too many people from the new era because I feel like it's cheating because we all know who the good players are.
The thing is, like, a lot of the older players that a lot of them have already come back.
Cassidy over Omer, like what?
Yeah, great picking.
I'll wait to draft over James. I have a few other that I'm gonna take it attached for about that one.
So, look, Omer was probably one of the top 3 players of the season. Easily run away if you got to the end. So yeah.
I think he was the best player this season. Season.
I think he was the. Yeah, I'd probably have to go. Omar was probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
He did. Like, if he could have just. He did such a good job of managing his threat level until he just completely just put a fucking X on his shirt and said, "Look at me, come after me."
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that is, yeah, I think he could blend in a little more on a returning season. So
I
he's
agree.
someone I think could do well. I think he could actually, as great a game as he played, he might actually be a little bit underestimated.
Mm-hmm. All right, Michael. Where are you going? You have 2 women's spots left and 1 male.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a woman here. Just looking up and down.
I'm very confident my woman pick will still come back to me. That's why I wasn't too worried.
This is another person I'm surprised is still on this board. Island of the Idols. Give me Janet.
Yeah, I
Solid pick.
thought about that.
Dude, Janet's so cool.
Janet was awesome.
Janet was fucking amazing, dude.
But just
she's literally as tall as I am.
Really?
Remember
She's not
her,
shorter, yeah.
remember her and Joe were standing by the pool with Jello shots? Just back to the game, though.
Remember Joe and Dr. Carl standing on their balcony in their hotel room in their shorts with no shirts on? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So just Janet game-wise, she was probably one of, if not the only, bright spot on that season.
Yeah.
Now, I despise that season so much.
Oh, I know. These seasons are awful. But and it's a shame because there's so many good players on this season. Just one that taints the whole thing. And it's terrible.
I think there's a handful of good players, yeah.
I do too.
I wouldn't go a ton. I'd say probably 3 or 4. But
yeah.
Janet definitely, and then that Idol Nullifier at 5, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That was a horrible way to go out for her.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I think there was not like everyone was great players, but they had great characters. Like Nora was funny as hell to watch. Like, she's one of those kooky players you gotta have every season. And then, but yeah, I don't know. How about you gotta have DJ Chillin, whatever.
DK
Chillin. But yeah, Janet's a solid pick. Solid pick. If she wanted to play again, I wouldn't mind watching her play again.
I'm pretty sure if they don't blacklist that season, I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back.
That's the problem. There's people that I'd like to see back from that season. I just feel like they could blacklist it.
I think Lauren and her would definitely be asked back.
And Elaine.
Yeah.
Elaine, yeah.
Who hasn't been picked yet. But...
All right, Amanda.
What do I have? Frank?
You have 2 men spots left and 1 woman.
Schaefer's tip and picks.
Oh boy. Y'all are gonna make fun of me.
Then don't pick people we'll make fun of.
You're gonna make fun of me.
Well, you can't pick Gabler. Gabler won.
Who are you picking?
I'm not picking Gabler.
She can't pick Troyzan either.
I want Dean.
That's a joke, right?
Michael actually just made fun of him.
Yes.
He's awful.
But he's so hot.
I don't think he was that awful.
Oh my god, dude,
he's kind of an idiot, but he's kind of an idiot.
He wasn't. All right.
He gives me Taylor vibes from Millennials versus Gen X. Like that's how bad it was.
He's better than him, I think. But...
Oh,
whatever.
That's funny.
Dean's so hot. We were talking about Island of the Idols, and I was looking at the list, and I'm like, oh, Dean, can I please pick Dean? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and
you picked Dean, didn't you?
Yeah, that's your pick.
No, I was kidding. No, I was kidding. Michael asked me. I was just kidding. Calm down. Take his name off. Don't get too excited.
If that wasn't the reaction, I think you would have kept it.
No, I wouldn't.
Go ahead, Amanda. Pick.
My real pick is going to be Cody from season 43. I do want to see him come back.
That's a good pick.
Yes. I think that he's obviously TV gold. I loved him in 43, even from early on. And he started with a lot of confessionals, which I really, really liked. You got to know him really quickly in that season. And he made it all the way to Final 6. Plus, he got burned by his best friend. So
Look, Jesse and
deserves to
Cody
come
are
back.
locks to come back in the returning season, right?
Yes.
If they want to play.
I mean, yeah, I would think so. Are they going to Amanda and James then and make them play like 3 times together?
Who knows?
Colby and Jerry.
Yeah, Colby and Jerry.
Yeah. No
All right, James. Yeah, back-to-back picks.
Back to back.
You have 1 male spot left and 2 women spots.
All right. I might save one person who I know I can get late.
Oh, you guys are no fun.
Why are we
Our
no fun?
strategy here.
Because you guys picked all the good players, and there's so many hilarious, great players that I want to see come back again, but they're not like good players. And you're
Pick
like,
whoever you
our
want.
our drafts are gonna beat yours. Me.
Pick whoever you want. I picked entertaining people. Davey's is fun. Christian's fun.
It's fun.
Jesse was great. Omer was great on the confessionals.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is tough. All right, this is going like.
I'm gonna put a timer on you.
Sorry.
It's hard.
It's so hard at this point. I have people left still. All right. I hate to think of it in like the team approach, but give me a freaking gamer on my team. Let's go Lindsay from Survivor 42.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I think she's underrated.
What's so funny, Frank?
Your face.
Yeah, what was so...
What's wrong with Lindsay?
There's nothing wrong with Lindsay.
I wanted someone that was great at challenges and underrated, and
That's good.
I could definitely see her playing again. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Hold on. He said I need someone good at challenges. He's gonna pull from 42. Let's go with Lindsay and not the man Hulk himself, Jonathan.
Yeah, no joke.
That's what I thought you were going with,
Oh,
to be
yeah.
honest with you.
He had to
Whose
pick a
bicep
woman,
is about
didn't he?
is the same size as Amanda. I have
Lindsay, who won more challenges than Jonathan on the season. Just saying.
Individuals, yes.
I know, yeah.
True.
All right.
All right.
Who are you picking, a male or a woman?
God, I could go really weird here.
It closes out a spot. Whatever one you're closing out. But look at our boards. They're all one each left.
I'm the worst one.
I know you had Dean up there for a moment.
Shut the fuck up. Dean's so hot.
All
Dean
right.
can be on any of my lists.
Fuck it. Let's get real wacky.
Oh no.
Let's go with
scared.
let's go with an OG. We're gonna go with Greg from Survivor.
Oh my goodness. Incest Greg?
Yes. I thought he was hilarious. That's all I
That's
got.
a good pick, Martin Hanson. That's a good.
It is. I have some wacky people.
Is his sister gonna come back and give him a kiss too on the
I
family
hope
visit?
so.
He loves it. He said, "Pick Greg."
See, I don't know. I'll say at the end who else I was.
Michael was
them.
Greg on your list.
No, he was not.
I was between 3 other absolute nut job men at that point too. So,
Dude, the nut job men are some of the best.
but I went with this one. He's a little less nut jobby, and I think it would be cool to have someone from the first season on a.
Okay, I'm not gonna pick this person, but do you know who would be hilarious to see come back? Is fucking that wrestler. What was his name?
John.
Yes.
Yeah, I liked him. Yeah.
He's
I
on
would love
my
to see
list.
John come back.
I'll say he's
Is
on
he?
my board.
He's on my board.
Guys, Johnny Mundo,
Yeah, he's great.
the Midnight Delight.
He went out with such grace too. Like he was
He
such a good
did.
sport about
I loved him.
how he went, how he got idled out.
Oh, there was such a good confessional with him that episode. There's gonna be a brochacho blindside.
Brochacho Blindside.
Oh, so good. All right, Amanda, who you picking, a male or a woman? Close out one of your sections.
I think I'm gonna go woman. I just don't know who yet. I'm looking and seeing here.
I already got my picks. I don't know what your issues is. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna pick them either. So
Has
I'm
Carla already been
debating
picked?
between a couple guys here for my last guy pick.
no, I made sure I picked one that I was like, nobody's gonna pick this one.
Watch me still find a way to steal it anyway.
I'd be so angry.
See, there's so many women that I love but are not good players.
Wait, Amanda likes women? Since when?
Since always, ho.
They are the better species.
They're debatable. You guys took all the good women.
If you go, at least looking at my list, if I go real far back, the lack of women is like it's real hard to find good women players that haven't played twice.
That haven't played twice. That's what
I mean, think about there were so many returning seasons from like, was it the 20s to the 30s? Was there like 3 of them, 4 of them, something like that?
Yeah.
Or, like because of Blood versus Water and Second Chances. That was a whole cast of people who.
I tell you what, I this might be a bold. I don't know. I think it might be a decent pick. Give me Elaine.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm
told
gonna take
Schaefer.
Elaine.
That's why when Schaefer mentioned it earlier, I said something because I knew she potentially could have been picked.
Oh yeah,
I think she's a good round
picks, but no, Elaine was not on my board.
I think. Well, was Carla picked yet?
No.
I almost picked Carla, but I didn't. I think I'm gonna go with Elaine instead. I think I'd rather see her come back. Yeah.
I think I like Elaine more.
Oh yeah, she was a good player.
Yeah,
and she was so cool in person.
Carla might have been a better strategic player, but Elaine is a better social player.
Elaine was easily my favorite, like the most chill survivor that I met in person. Like she literally just like would like come out and smoke a cigarette and just sat there and talk to us. And like someone was coming looking for her, and she was like, "No, I'm talking to these people. Like, I'll be with you in a second." Like, she sat there and waited with me. And oh wait, no, it wasn't you, Michael. It was fucking Travis. Me and Travis were waiting for you to. Yeah, we and Travis were waiting for you to come back from the liquor store with Molly. Molly?
Do you know who?
Marissa.
A little off topic.
No, it was Molly.
Yeah. There's someone.
But me and Travis sat there and talked to Elaine for like half an hour. What'd you say?
A little off topic, but Kenny Mack is good friends with Elaine. Apparently, is what he tells me.
Really?
He's friends with Coach and Elaine. Yeah.
He's friends with Coach?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I've heard that story before.
Tell Kenny Mack that we need to talk. Because I would love to meet Coach. That would like be the chair, one of the cherries on top of my Survivor Sunday. I gotta talk to Kenny Mack.
She's already got Troyzan. She just needs Coach.
Right.
I literally was shaking when I met Troyzan.
She was.
All right, Michael. Who are you closing out? Male or woman?
I'm gonna pick a guy first.
Okay.
I am not surprised he's still sitting here because I didn't expect anybody to pick him. I'm looking at Frank. I'm hoping I'm taking Frank's pick right here because this is absolutely hilarious. I said earlier in the draft I would probably be taking another person from Call Wrong. I'm going to be doing that again here. Give me the bounty hunter himself, Mr. Kyle Jason.
Okay.
Kyle Jason?
He's the Jason from Co Wrong.
He's the what?
They call him Jason. Jason's his last name, but that's what they call him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's
Scott
right,
and
that's
Jason, like
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
I'm not the
military guy.
biggest
He was
fan
all
of
tatted
either
up.
of
He's
them,
about
but-
a bounty hunter.
That's right.
Dude,
But-
I don't care if people say he was a good player. He was phenomenal television.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
okay.
great television.
I
I liked
really
him a
don't
lot
think
better
he's,
than Scott.
he's not as much of a dick as they made him seem on TV.
Really?
That's the perception I got. I feel like they tried to make him and Scott. These
Oh,
two
okay.
villains.
He's the one that does the podcast with Johnny Fairplay.
No, that's Matt. They look a lot alike though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Matt played in
Caramoa.
Caramoa.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. My bad.
All right, so
But yeah, no,
you
Kyle.
didn't
Kyle
steal my
Jason.
pick. You didn't steal it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Damn
He
it,
wasn't on
Michael.
my board. That's one of
So
the first ones.
all right, so I mean, look, this one is because I literally just rewatched the season, so I'm gonna take Rafe.
Nice.
Wow.
He actually was playing really good, but if he just takes a little motion out of himself, he probably wins that game easily.
Oh, I can't stress enough how much, as a Survivor Guatemala's biggest fan, how much I love to see someone from that season picked here. So great pick. He was on my board.
I mean, he
Very nice.
played really good.
He's the MVP of that season strategically,
Yeah,
my opinion.
yeah, because he was betraying people, but he wasn't doing it in a way like Stephanie was.
He wasn't like Judd or Stephanie, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So with my last female, my last woman, I'm picking somebody from a really bad season,
Oh.
but I think she would have been held better player if she wasn't playing with somebody that was just great. And I'm gonna pick Chelsea from One World.
Nice. I love
Ye-
One World.
I was debating between her and this other woman I had.
Yeah,
there was someone else right there comparable. They were both on the board, but probably not going to be picked. But yeah, I mean, I think is she like some like B-list celebrity now or something? Like, I feel like she got like somewhat famous after Survivor. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure, but wasn't she was on the second chance ballot, wasn't she?
Yeah, she
No,
was. I
Sabrina
think.
was.
Yeah. Oh, Sabrina was. That's right. Sabrina was, not Chelsea. But
Alright,
I think but Sabrina wouldn't be a bad pick either. She was
She's got
Right.
Chelsea's got 726K Instagram followers. Maybe
Holy shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
how'll do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out if that's the only reason why.
all right.
Yeah,
All
she's
right.
on Bravo TV, whatever
Okay.
that is.
Yeah.
I
It's a
also
channel.
thought she was the best looking woman out there in One World.
That's not a hot take.
No.
It's not.
Okay, Michael, who's your last woman?
Well, Frank kind of made my decision for me because I was debating between Chelsea and this other one. Dave versus Goliath. Give me Gabby.
Yeah, she is on my good pick.
Oh, we can pick Gabby, but we can't pick Hannah. Got it.
I didn't say that.
No, they're
Haters.
Haters. I said I liked her.
Y'all made fun of me when I picked Hannah.
There's no y'all.
Hannah was terrible.
That's Michael.
I wouldn't have picked either, but I personally like Gabby a little bit better.
I feel like Gabby just had a little bit more game to her. I know she had a shit ton of emotion. She cried every fucking day out there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and like, look,
Then
if
she
she doesn't,
tried to
if she
flip
takes
on
that
Chris.
shot, if she takes that shot later on, it wouldn't have been a bad shot. She just took it way too early.
that's why I don't. That's why she's kind of up there for me because like she's proven like she'll take the shot at her closest ally because Christian was her number one the entire game.
Yeah,
If she had waited till probably 6, I think.
yeah, 5,
She had
6
a good shot to win
range.
the game.
Yep. All right, Amanda.
She
Who's
took
your
a shot
last
and she
man?
missed.
You know what? I'm picking this person just because I'm already going to lose the draft anyway. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to round out my men with Will Wall.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Will Wall. Put him on there, Frank.
The
Worst
deepest
pick of the
18-year-old ever.
Worst pick of the draft.
Worst pick.
We can say that about a few of Amanda's picks.
I didn't actually really hate any of your other picks until this one.
What's wrong with Will
Why?
Wall?
Will is the
She's
one that
not-
he's
yeah,
familiar
why?
with Shags, right? We're thinking about the same one,
Wait.
right?
Wait, can I?
Yeah.
Wait.
No, you can't change it.
Yes, I can. Can I pick Dr. Mike instead?
Fine. You can take Dr. Mike. I'll let you do
She
that.
goes from that to an actually decent player.
Yeah, at least. All right.
You guys are so terrible. I watch Survivor because I like to be entertained. I've been saying it since the beginning of our doing podcasts. I
What was
love being
Will?
entertained. He was
How was
hilarious.
Will? Besides his awful flip, which was like one of the dumbest moves ever.
Dude,
And
whatever. He was so entertaining to watch.
he was
on
part.
television.
Okay, I'll give him this. He was a part of the Michaela Blindside.
Yeah.
See? You love
All right.
Will a little bit.
All right.
But
I'll
by
give you
being a
some-
part of the Michaela Blindside, I did exactly what Jay told me to do because Jay
All
was
right.
right.
Listen, I think my problem is I'm like scrolling through all these names. I'm like, oh my god, I love this person.
Can
I
I
want
give
them
a-
on my team.
Can I give a silver lining though for that pick?
What's
At
that?
least, I think that there actually like is a chance he could play again because of how young he was when he played.
Oh,
think
absolutely. He was 18 when he played. He was the youngest
Yeah.
survivor at the time when he played. I think now that's been beaten though, correct?
No, he was 18.
It might still
I
be.
know
He
he
was
was
still in high
18,
school.
but I know, but I think that they've had another 18-year-old since, haven't
Maybe
they? Or
the Swati was like 18 or 19. Same.
I
same
think
as-
that's
Wasn't Michael
I think
Yerger
it
18?
was. I hope
Yerger
not.
was 18 or
I
19.
hope not. Is he really?
He was definitely.
Oh.
He was if he wasn't 18, he was 19. I remember he was younger than
Who?
me.
Yerger's
Michael
like this.
Yerger.
Yeah, Yerger.
Yeah, he was 18. Holy crap. Michael Yerger looked like that and he was 18.
He's the same age as my brother, who's 4 years younger than me.
I feel like a
I
pedophile.
think Michael Yerger was the first player I think I remember being younger than me when I watched them play.
Dude, Michael Yerger
No,
was
I had just-
smoking.
I think I just turned 20.
And then the next season, the second boot was 19.
Okay, so James's last pick,
This is
a female.
Miss Irrelevant, I guess, as we would say in the NFL draft, Mr. Irrelevant. I guess they're not irrelevant because there's so many to choose from. It's not like I'm being handed this pick like the drafts that we usually do, where I don't have a choice here. Oh God, I have to go woman.
Pick Baylor.
Fuck that bitch. Honestly.
I'm like going through all these names. Pick Jatia.
Yes. Yes, I will kick somebody off right now to pick her.
What's wrong with you?
Dump that rice.
Dump that rice.
Oh, I just want to say also I have a
All
list of other people I want to read off that I didn't pick.
right,
Yeah,
we're gonna go real old school here too, but
What's
it's from one of my favorite seasons of all time.
Are you
What's
gonna
that?
pick Judd?
No, it's a
No,
woman.
because I have to pick
Just
a
pick
woman.
just pick a girl.
Oh, are you gonna pick Judd? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm going
Pick
for
Zane.
old school Survivor Smoke. Heidi, Hamels is her name
Ooh,
now.
Heidi Strobel.
That's a good one.
and she wasn't an awful
Gosh,
player
she's
either.
fucking hot.
Yeah,
Really?
and she's married to Cole Hamels now. I don't know if you know. I know Michael knows that. He's like a pretty successful MLB pitcher. Been around.
Holy
World
shit!
champion.
She's from Jefferson City, Missouri. That's like just a hop, skip, and a jump away
Yeah,
from me.
I liked Heidi though. I mean,
Wow,
what
that's
was there
cool.
not to like? But
Absolutely.
yeah, I had to go. I thought about going old school woman there, and I mean she's never gonna play again. But I thought
James just wanted a hot piece of ass on his team.
Yeah, I'm really drawing a blank here. I don't even remember remember this lady.
Heidi.
Her and Jen are the ones who stripped to the chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Frank remembers now.
I see the smirk
Wow.
on Frank's face.
I tell you what. I tell you a guy that I'm surprised nobody picked. Are we done yet?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised no one picked Ian.
Yeah, I thought about him.
Yeah. I
Oh,
should have
that's
picked
good.
Ian instead of War Dog.
That's actually solid.
Yeah, I
A
thought
lot of
about.
people you
All
picked
right,
instead of
so
Wardell.
when I picked Greg, which my last one, I had some crazy ones. I wasn't even really thinking Ian. Guess who else? All right, so if
I want to read off my list too. Go ahead, James.
all right, so if it wasn't for Greg, I was either gonna pick. Well, this one's not that crazy, but Burton.
Ooh, from Pearl Islands, yeah.
I think that would have been a solid pick. But these are the crazy.
I almost picked Burton. I thought about picking
These are
Burton.
the
I thought I
crazy
could get him later,
three.
and then I forgot.
Judd,
I had Judd on
I
my
almost
list.
picked Judd.
I had
Yeah.
Judd on my list.
Marty from Nicaragua. Do you remember him?
Yep.
And then I had Rodney too.
I'm stunned you didn't pick Rodney.
I know.
I
would've-
almost
I would have
picked
bet
Maddie.
money he would have been your first couple picks.
I almost picked Maddie from Gabon.
That's a
I
good.
al-
I almost put Maddie on my list.
I almost picked
Yeah.
Ken from Gabon.
Kenny was on my.
That was another
Yeah.
solid pick.
Kenny
was
was on my
good.
list.
I
Here's
like
a few other
Ken.
names. Here's a few names I've had on my list. Reynolds from Caramoan.
I had him too.
Jeff Kent.
Did not have him.
Lauren O'Connell.
Yeah, I almost picked her.
Jay Byers.
Didn't have no man from One World gets my
I had Dan from David versus Goliath.
yeah.
Alex from the Amazon.
I had him too.
James, here are the two women that you could have picked over Cassidy from 43. Noelle and Carla.
I wasn't gonna. I thought
went with
about
Cassidy.
Noelle, but I wanted Lindsay too, and I felt like Noelle and Lindsay kind of fit the same like mold, so I didn't want to have both of them. So I went with a runner. I wanted to go with a runner up, and then go with like a.
I also had Michael
Lindsay
Yerger
Evans.
from Ghost Island and LJ from Cagayan.
I had
I liked LJ.
I had LJ on my list too.
Did you pick Eddie?
I had
Reynolds instead.
Eddie and Reynolds are both on my list.
I thought Reynolds was the better player, so I went with Reynolds.
Yeah, I mean, look, there was a lot of people you could have picked.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
What
literally
a-
looking at the list now.
One crazy pick I had on my list was
Greg? I know.
Elizabeth from Australian Outback.
Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Yeah. Just someone who would never play again.
Or Colleen Haskell from Borneo.
She was on my list too. And then
Did
I had
anyone pick Kara?
no.
That
I
would've been a
liked
good
her
one.
though.
Kara Kay.
I thought about picking God, I'm drawing a blank here. From HHH. I thought about picking Ryan. I liked Ryan. And
No one picked Chrissy.
and Christy. Yeah,
So,
I thought about picking those two.
I thought about picking Chris, but I thought y'all
When
were
I
making
picked
fun of me.
Carolyn, I said the runner-up thing. I almost picked Chrissy, and I picked Carolyn instead, and I'm glad I did.
They're like-
'cause your guys' reaction.
I would have snatched Carolyn right after you.
Yeah.
Me too.
I
think
think Amanda would have beaten me to it.
I think there's the same
Yeah.
archetype for sure.
Mhm.
Like, I think
And I
Carolyn is
prefer
the
Carolyn.
bit better player than her, but
I
I'd say they're
prefer
about the same.
Carolyn because I thought Devin was more robbed than Chrissy. Because
Yeah, I
Devin,
agree.
because Devin would have beaten Chrissy too. So I think that Carolyn was robbed regardless because the jury was really bitter. So I preferred her over Chrissy.
I think Carolyn was robbed at second chances.
Yeah,
Yeah, she should have been there.
yeah.
She should have been there over fucking Shireen or whatever fucking Shireen.
Shireen only got on that season because she was they had the voting right after all that shit with Will happened.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone felt bad for her.
Bullshit.
Some people campaign really hard to get on that season too. So like if we do see another second chance ballot, we could see that.
I don't think they're gonna do it again.
All right, so here, let's just go
It's
over
fake
the
the
draft.
first time anyway.
Let's go over the draft. So we have James's team with Dom, Devins, Shane, Sean, and Greg as his males. We have for his women, he has Greg's sister, Angelina, Cassidy, Carolyn, Lindsay, and Heidi. Amanda's team is
You should
Ricard.
listen. You should let me pick up from free agency. Let me
No.
pick up from free agency.
No.
Come
This isn't
on.
the NFL.
This is
Put
Ricard,
that in the comments. We post this and see what people say.
Mike White, the War Dog, Cody from 42, Dr. Mike. Honestly, your male picks aren't bad.
Mine?
No,
No,
Amanda's.
That gets to the women.
Oh,
Like, I don't mind your male picks at all, but you have Taj, Trish, Hannah, RC, and Elaine.
Hey, my women aren't that bad either.
Hey,
Y'all
I
just
did-
haters.
I just said you had good male picks. Like, geez, oh,
I
Pete, you
know,
want me
and
to tell you had the perfect draft?
Yes. Yes, I
Well,
do.
you didn't.
You didn't. You didn't. Michael got Hayden, Jay, Mike from 42, Devin, and Jason for his males. And then his females, he had Sydney, Natalie, Lisa, Janet, and Gabby. Now, the winner of the draft, we'll find out later.
Oh my god.
We have Jesse, Davey, Christian, Omer, and Rafe. And then for my women, I have Lauren, Victoria, T-Bird, Jessica, and Chelsea.
Frank, we're gonna fix this spelling when we're done.
That's fine. I was doing it fast. I was trying to like keep up with everything and not be like,
I couldn't see it that closely. Couldn't tell. I don't know how. God, I'm curious to see the reaction. Who people think had the best draft?
You know what I realized? No one
Not
picked Shan.
me.
No one
picked
picked who?
Shan or Xander.
I thought about picking Shan.
because I'm not picking Xander. Xander's a terrible player.
I wasn't gonna pick Xander. He was on my.
I
board.
like Xander. I like Xander, Michael.
He's the newer version of Greg. He's the modern version of Greg, just without the sister.
Oh my god. His sister.
How was Greg and anything like Xander?
Frank's just a hater.
Bro, I guess. There's not a lot to hang
nothing
on.
alike. What do you mean?
I think Xander. I think Xander's best move was told for him to do, and that was it.
I tell you what, the
So
cast.
they
No one
actually-
did. Anyone pick anyone from Survivor Samoa? We should have
No.
picked Danger
No,
Dave
I
Ball.
didn't
What
even
the
have
fuck?
a list for
No,
Samoa.
I had Shambo on my list, but I wasn't gonna pick her.
Like Shambo would be an entertaining pick, but not a.
The only worthwhile
Wait.
people from who played in Samoa came back already.
Yeah,
It was
we didn't
basically
fucking see
Russell,
not Danger
Russell
Dave
and
Ball.
Laura.
and Laura. Yeah, that's really it.
That's it. That's
I
it.
like to see Natalie play again.
Brett.
Yeah, but she's a winner. You can't pick her.
What about Brett?
Yeah.
Brett was fucking boring as shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I would really like to see Maddie play again from Gabon.
I always had Maddie on my list.
He's a good wild. Yeah, he was.
He wins that. If he beats Bob in that 5-ring challenge, he probably wins the game.
He would have won.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
would he have not won the game?
yeah, because Sugar
Yeah.
was not getting the respect, but she. That's happens when you laugh at somebody during tribal.
was the
as they're
biggest-
getting voted
He
Wow.
out.
laughed at that whole jury.
That was
Yeah.
the biggest
Yeah.
Do you not
Alonso
care?
final three ever. Like if Owen was in that final three, he would have won the game. Like that's like the 43 final three was not even nearly as
Oh
bad.
my god, no one picked Boo.
No.
I love Boo.
I honestly forgot he
love
played.
these
What a
people.
fucking
I love
tool that guy
Boo.
was. That guy
I
was
love
a tool.
Boo.
That's another podcast idea. Rank final threes.
I always forget that season only had 19 players.
Yeah, because the 20th dropped out. They were dividing. You know, they were dividing that season by race again, right?
They were,
Mhm.
yeah, they were going to divide by race again.
Yeah, terrible. I'm watching it right now. It's so
It's
bad.
awful.
It
Oh,
is.
God.
Right.
I had to pause. Like I've been firing through seasons. Like I sat there, I was like, I don't even know. I'm falling asleep.
The
You know
twist.
what's crazy
the
is I
twist is so
remember
bad,
all
too.
of these people. I
The
don't know
twist
why I
is
remember
bad.
this season. So I remember this season like really well. Like I literally remember like fourth boot on like all of these people.
Wait, what
know.
season? Fiji?
Oh God, why would you do that to yourself?
So
Because I liked like watching. Okay, so a lot of these people have been on Dick's podcast. So like I like Anthony, even though he was terrible on Survivor. I liked him. Rocky was on that
terrible. I
season.
barely remember.
He was. I liked Michelle that season. I liked Eduardo that season.
Michelle was on my list.
I liked Mookie that season. I liked Stacy that season. I liked Boo. I liked Yaman. I liked Dreams, and I liked Earl. I liked all these people. See, I liked this
God.
season.
That season
What?
stinks.
So bad. Bottom
It
5.
stinks.
So, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have it really low. Like, don't get me wrong. I just don't hate it as much as everybody else hates it.
I'm checking my ranking to see where I have it.
Literally,
know
Oh,
he's-
I
I know
have
it's
it
towards the bottom.
low. But I bet I have it higher than what you guys think I do. Let me look too.
I think it's with One World, Redemption, Rob Demption.
Oh my god, you guys are
I
gonna
have
kill
it-
me.
I have it 6th worst, but I still have to rank 43.
It's not,
I have it-
43 is not worse
I
than
have-
PG.
I have it.
It's, fine.
I have-
It's right around there.
I forgot where
literally
I
have
put
PG
43.
29th in my rankings.
43 is probably around 41 is. 41's not that much higher than Fiji.
All right, I have 43 30th. So it's
That's a little high. I would probably go like 34.
No,
not really. You want to hear what I have below it and tell me any of these seasons are better? Thailand, Redemption Island, One World, Fiji, Nicaragua, 41, Caramoan, Triple H, South Pacific, Game Changers, Island of the
Whoa,
Isles,
I'll
I
raise
think
my
Caramel
hand.
and Game
I like
Changers are both better.
Australian
Game Changers.
Outback, and Ghost Island. I have worse.
I think those two are also better.
Too.
All right. Before we get on this big tangent, I'm just gonna stop the recording. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know who you
Thanks.
think had the best draft as we go on this big rant we're gonna have here. But talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.